Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Toby, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing how I plan on going from broke to top 1% earner in Canada. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of people think if you want to get to a certain stage financially, you only have to think about the money you're making, and they don't realize that a lot of these things comes with mindset and just improving yourself generally. And if you're able to have your principles, make decision filters that align with your goal and vision, those will actually help you get there. Obviously, you have to work hard, but you still have to have these principles that would help you and this mindset shift. Lately, I've been open to a lot of successful people, highly successful people, and I've realized that it is not just about working hard. Your mindset also matters, and the things that you invest your time in also matters. So I created principles for myself this year. There are a few things that I was abiding by in previous years, but I just wanted something a bit formal and principles for myself to help me make decisions and use them as my decision filters and help me remember my vision and goal. So I'm just going to be sharing my principles in this video. So the first one is thinking a long term. Think of the infinite game and not just the finite game. One way I've applied this is in my career. So last year I actually took a pay cut. So last year was 2022, and these pay cuts was a huge one because it was way less than what I was earning in 2021 when I just graduated. But I had to think long term and realize that sometimes it is okay to take those paid cuts and step back a bit, as long as it's aligned with what you want to do long term and you know that it is going to get you to where you want to get to, then it is okay. And I didn't have a problem taking that pay cut. Also, even this year I took a step down, not necessarily pay cuts, but I went a level down. And sometimes it just seems like, oh, I've gone like 2 years backwards, but at the end of the day I'm thinking long term. So I don't mind taking a pay cut. I don't mind going a step down or even 2 levels down, and I don't mind starting over from scratch. I think this can be applied to different areas outside your career. It can be applied to where you decide to live. It can be applied to who you decide to keep as friends. It can be applied to various situations and not just your career. Also, it can apply to how you decide to spend your life. Like, what type of lifestyle do you want to live now in 2023? Are you thinking long term or are you thinking short term? You can apply this to different scenarios. The second one is prioritizing future me. I still try to live in the present, but sometimes I need to prioritize future me. This has come in handy a lot of times. The first one I can think of is just choosing the path of most resistance. Most times, if I'm thinking like the current will be, present will be, I try to pick the path of least resistance, obviously, because it's more convenient for me and I'm in my comfort zone. But when I remember that I need to prioritize future me, most times I have to go with the path of most resistance. This has been helpful and it has made me pitch myself for things that I probably wouldn't do on a normal day. Things that are beyond my comfort zone. It has made me say yes to more things. Although you need to be cautious about this, it doesn't mean you have to say yes to everything, because there's some things that probably aren't aligned with your vision and won't take you to where you want to be. So just think about it. Is this something that's going to take me to where I want to be? Is it aligned with my vision? This has really helped me in everyday life. For example, I try to wake up at 5 a.m. on the weekdays, or I mainly wake up at 5 a.m. on the weekdays. And there's some days where I just don't feel like waking up. Obviously, there's some days where I listen to my body and I honestly don't wake up till 7 a.m. On those days where I just don't feel like waking up, and this is just me being lazy, I'm like, Toby, are you going to prioritize future Toby? Or are you going to be selfish and just prioritize current Toby? And when I think about it, like, I want to work hard for my future self, so I get up immediately. And even looking back, I've just realized how much little decisions that I made back like 5 years ago have led me to where I am today. So if you think about it in that way, you will know that the decisions you're making now would literally shape your next 5 years, your next 10 years. So a lot of times where I'm in situations like that, I think of do I want to prioritize future Toby or do I want to prioritize current Toby? Obviously, a few times where I prioritize current to be. Well, when I say that, there's no need to prioritize current to be, then I just go with prioritizing future to be. The third one is developing a growth mindset, and I mean growth mindsets in various areas. I mean it's in learning, developing your skills, and just always thinking about being better every day, thinking of improving 1% on a daily basis, and also developing a growth mindset in the sense of don't be scared of failure, be able to take risks. You need to push yourself out of your comfort zone if you really want to be successful. I think that gives you a higher chance of being successful, and that's something that I'm working on currently. In the last 2 years, I know I've made like 2 major moves that have helped me in that sense, and those moves were scary, but I know they're aligned with my vision, and I know they're going to help me become a part of the top 1% of earners in Canada in just a number of years. There are times where I'll purposely take on challenges that would help me grow, just to push my comfort zone further. I would see failures as a learning opportunity, try to improve on my skills, abilities, and learn various areas. Aside from getting a high paying job, you have to change your mindset and follow these principles to actually help you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gained something from it. And I know I'm going to look back and be happy that I shared this, because I'm definitely going to get there with these principles in mind and just my plan on facing these challenges and really growing and developing that mindset. I hope you enjoyed this content. Please don't forget to smash that like button so I know that you enjoyed it and gained something from it. Don't forget to leave comments, share this video, and all that fun stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss my videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.